So hopefully this mic is good. My actual mic broke, camera, microphone sucked, audio recorder batteries are dead because they've been in there for as long as I've had this. Jesus. We're gonna make that laser rifle from Akira because I just watched that for the second time in a long time, actually. And that's what I want to go to CatsCon if I go this year, if it happens this year. Thank you, COVID. Yeah, so we're gonna work on that. I've already cut out 2 of these pieces. It's the stock little over-the-shoulder thing. I'm looking at a bunch of images of it, some from the anime, some from manga, some that people have made, some CGI renderings of it, and I'm kind of just trying to make a simple yet good-looking prop, just like always. So let's try that out. Wooey woo. Now you're probably wondering, Troy, how are you gonna cut that? Dremel tool, probably. That would be a good guess, but my Dremel tool is broken, so we got a cutting wheel. I don't think that's gonna hold while I wrap it because it's just glue. We got screw gun and screws for that shit, boy. Easy. You're about to see my genius. Look at that. Mostly sticking. If I had a second belt, it'd be better. But I do! Alright, we're gonna let that harden up for a little bit. That looks like a weapon. Just like... yeah, that's a weapon, alright, boy. Boy-oh. I didn't realize the camera was out of focus this whole goddamn time. Sorry about that. So originally I tried making a grip, and it didn't work out. I don't like it. Not doing it anymore. I'm taking this grabber hand, and we're gonna cut it off right here, and we're gonna use that as a base. Should have done this in the beginning. I really just didn't want to cut this up, but I need to progress, so. Now, the trigger still works, it just doesn't spring back. Kinda whatever, it's a rubber band. I might just leave it like that though. Just to help with like conventions and stuff, who knows. So originally I bought these yoga foam blocks at like Five and Below for like $5 each. I bought 2 of them to use as the little stock area, the shoulder thing. Realized they were too thick, so I used one right here for the center, and I was gonna use the other one for the under part of the main barrel. I realized that was too thick, so I cut that in half. And then I had rough sides on both of my halves, and it was still too thick. So I cut the halves into half, so they were quarter thickness of the original thing. And that is this. And I don't know if you can tell, that's the same thickness as the rest of the EVA foam I've been using. So was it a waste of time? Yes. It happens a lot, actually, where you buy things that you think are going to be useful and make your job a lot easier on this type of stuff. Then it turns out you really didn't need to. Am I upset about it? No, not at all. It could have been way worse. I could have had no foam. And also, it felt very nice cutting it in half with a bread knife. It was like cutting bread. This has been like my this is my 3rd night working on this. I really didn't feel like doing it earlier. Much time has gone by since the last time I've worked on this type of stuff, and it's mainly because here's a little explanation of why I haven't made any videos recently. I ended up having to sell the Nova, which really sucked. After we did the engine swap, I wanted to get a new cam in it, so we did that. We screwed it up, took it to a machine shop, and we found out that some valves in one of the heads was fucked up. One of them was, 2 valves were bent, and the guy I had bought it from, who had rebuilt the engine, apparently put the crankshaft in improperly, and it made a piston rod bend, and that would scratch up the inside of a cylinder wall. And since it was bored 60 over, the machine shop did not recommend getting it redone or sleeved or anything like that, because they were pretty deep scratches. Tried finding another $350 for cheap, because at the time I had no job, and I just couldn't, and I didn't want to buy a junk engine just to have to take it out 2 months later and throw another junk engine into it. So the reason I say all of that is because after that I kind of was like, well, if I can't get this car to run that I care so much about, how am I going to be able to make all of this stuff? And just after having failure after failure with that car, I didn't feel like even trying to work on anything else. Until now. So we're back. I don't know for how long. I don't know if I'll be consistent, if I'll ever post again about this type of stuff, but I'm here now. So let's get back to work. Stop this fucking sad story and get this done. It's 3 a.m. Thankfully I don't have work tomorrow. Go team.